Okay, I'm going to show you basically that these two different type. One is PVC and the other one is strawboard, which is different thickness. One is 2 mm and the other one is 3 mm. Now to cut it, it's almost similar, and in terms of hardness, it's also almost the same. Yep. The first one, I'll show you the strawboard. Be careful because we're using this cutter knives. It's quite sharp. Make sure the edges are away from your distance from your finger. Do not put it close to your finger, for example like this. Put it away from there, and you can actually cut it. I'm using this the very thin sort of cutter, small cutter, and it's sharper. Go a few rounds. Do not press the cutter. Do not be careful. Do not press the cutter. And, it will take several times for you to cut it through the strawboard, but it's okay. Once you have done it quite a few times, you can see the mark there, and now you just put it inside and sort of pull it. And when you pull it, make sure it's 90 degrees. It's not in angle, or make sure it's 90 degrees, so that you get a very clean cut edge, so that it's 90 degrees. Yeah, slowly, do not press it, and go over it a few times until it cuts through. Right, now you can see the edges are very clean, very sharp, and it's 90 degrees. Yeah, it's very 90 degrees. So this is one example for cutting the strawboard. Now I've already done marks here for you to cut the PVC sheet. It's almost the same. The weight is almost the same when you cut. And again, do not force it, just cut it through, make sure it's 90 degrees. Right, once you have the mark, you can put it in and just pull it. Don't force it. And basically it will cut through very clean. As you can see, this is, you get one sheet. This is about roughly about 3 mm by 3 mm for me to do my the metal parts that I will show you. Yeah, but of course this needs to be cleaned and sand down so that it's the finishing looks much better. You can see some creases that are being made here, but you have to clean it up. Yeah. Before that, I would like to show you another thing. Basically, for example, if you're doing rounded edge here, you can even straight away use a cutter, and you can actually cut it like this. It is very easy to cut. Alright, so you would have something like that. Now to make it rounded and make it clean, what you can do, that you can use this 150 sandpaper. Put it flat, square, flat and square like this. Then you move the rounded curve as such. Yeah, I'm doing on my, it's very difficult because I'm doing it on my left hand side. This is more so that, let me do it. Make sure that this is 90 degrees and it's not angled. Huh? Like basically you have sort of a fillet which is carved out and very clean. Now this is actually a fillet. I'm going to show you how would you sort of chamfer this thing? You could use a cutter, or you could use straight away using the sander. So let me show you. If you're using a cutter, it's not that difficult. So I'm marking, in order for me to make a chamfer, I'm marking it, and basically you use a cutter straight away and close to the line, like this, and straight away put it in an angle, and you cut right straight through. Right, basically if you could see clearly that this is already chamfered. Yeah, so now once you have chamfered it, you want to make it clean. Again, I'll show you how to make, instead of a chamfer, you want to make it into bevel, yeah, which means straight away it's right to the edge, it's cut off. You can use either this, a file, needle file, that is the flat needle file. Now basically, if let me try and show you how to use this and to make it to bevel it down. Huh? There's a little bit more to chamfer it. Now it's almost chamfered, close to as if it's chamfered. Now you can see the side part of it is being chamfered. You can see this part here, right? So that is how you do it, and you model it. Right? Okay, now basically I've shown you how to do it and how to cut. Either you're cutting the strawboard and also the PVC sheet. And I've cut according to size and things like that. For example, if you want to sand down this, for example, let's say this is a metal 3 mm, which is roughly about 30 mm full size. Now if you want to make it really clean cut, and you could use a sandpaper which is 150, and hold it flat. Yeah, hold it flat and just pull it. Just to throw the edges off, which means the burr off, huh? So you get a very clean. I'm just doing only the top part. Now on the other side, I'm doing the same thing. Now the edges, I'm going to sort of just a small chamfer so that it looks really nice. Just the edges to chamfer it up. Now I'm going to put it on the other side and do it the same. Right, So you get a very sort of very clean finish with minor chamfer to it, and it looks ready for this, right? So it's the same as for this here. Now I just want to show you here because it's rounded. So how would you? It's still the same. You could use the same, the file, and to actually cut it out, yeah, and sort of chamfer it. Once filing it is a bit rough, if you want to smooth it, then you start using the sandpaper, back to the sandpaper, and you can start smoothing it and getting a very clean sort of finish. The angle, when you start sanding down the sandpaper, make sure the angle does not move away. Yeah, that is how you get it really clean and nice. If you can see, the chamfer is about 1 mm, which I've cut, and I've done the chamfer especially for detailing, if you want to do detailing. So I've shown you 1 and 2 and various type of detailing. Yep. So basically, I think I've shown you how to cut it.